working on 57 Willys. Alternator has already been put on this vehicle they removed the generator, and this was a good update because the alternator works a lot better. But if you don't have a diode in line, it will tend to not shut off or drain the battery if you just have it hooked up to power. Someone else had put in this knife switch. That's another way to handle it, I guess. Turn it off all the time, and that way you can leave this on. But this prevents that, so you don't have to use a knife switch. And when you turn the ignition key off or the switch off, it will shut down. Otherwise, it runs on. You need this diode on the number 1 lead on this plug that I just put in. Good idea to have those little plastic plugs so these don't short out. The diode will face the front of the diode, which is the positive end, will face towards the plug or the alternator. We'll put some heat shrink over this in a minute and leave the diode exposed because it gets pretty hot. You know, they do. You can get bigger ones. This was a 50 volt range, 30 amp surge, 1 amp continuous, which should be enough for this. If not, we'll go up to the next size. But that's how you do that. And of course, it goes inside to the switch, which I'm going to wire any second right here. So that's how you do that.